Turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients. And 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes. FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients. And 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes.
Hello, good morning everybody. I hope you can see my screen. We are on the second day of the week. This is Tuesday. So we'll look at our charts today. We'll focus mostly on daily charts because we already seen exactly what we expect to be happening overall from the monthly. So from the daily chart, this is what we have. This is Euro USD we are looking at. This is what we had. We had a level here. This is a very good resistance. So you can see previously the same place was used as a support, then we went above it. Somehow the price retraced back but could not close below 1.1074. So this should give us the correct place to actually buy it from. We said that this was a sell from the monthly, but then as you can see from the daily chart, we actually expect some buyers to come in. So the idea is not to sell because the monthly is a sell, but wait for those people who are buying on the real conclude buying, then you can now look for a sell after that. That's simply what to do. Wait for those people who are selling. Wait for the people who are buying on the daily to finish buying, then you can sell with those people who are selling on the monthly. That's the correct way. So although we are looking for a sell on the monthly, we expect some buyers to come in today, based on the daily chart. So you better be waiting for those buys. You can still look for buy positions here. Have your take profits around that level. There, a support, a support, a support. There was a break, it came back, continued down, it came back again. So we basically expect price to go up to this level here before it can crash down towards where we want it to go up to. That's exactly what it is. So the price should bounce off this, a very good support now, a very good place to buy from. We expect a buy from that point up to 1.1221, this level here. So if you buy it there, you need to hold on to that position up to this level, up to this resistance. That's the correct place you're supposed to look for a sell from, because we are just at around a very good support, this level here. A support, there was a break, it came back, it continued down, it came back, continued down, and then it broke above. Somehow the price could not break below this level yesterday. So this should give us the correct place to buy it from up to this level here, from the top up to the top. So we move to GBP USD, this one. GBP USD, we expected a sell on the forwards. There was this an active uptrend, then the price broke below this indicator, and then somehow we are consolidating in between. We are in and out of the indicator itself. So we still expect a sell on this one as long as the price does not go above this resistance, 1.2984. As long as the price does not clearly ascend above that resistance, we actually are looking for a sell. So the idea is not to sell now, but wait for clear sex. If price can pull back to the upper side up to maybe the resistance which I've mentioned, you should be looking for a sell position. So the indicator, the other indicator, which is the one at the bottom, ADX, it has no trend already. There's no clear trend here. So it's showing us that there's no clear trend, which means we cannot say this is upwards or this is downwards. So we'll move further. We'll move forward to 1 hour. 1 hour. This looks like a shape for me. Just look at this, how perfect this line was, and then also look at how perfect the lower one was. This one. Then somehow the price is still being contained in between the two lines, the one on top and the one at the bottom. So what this means is if price can come back up to the upper line, that is, if price gets to this level here, we should be able to pick a sell from that point. We expect a sell to take price up to the support, which is the lower trend line. So we basically are waiting for a sell from that point. We'll hold on to that sell up to this level. If price breaks above any of these levels, then we expect it to proceed in that direction. That is, if it breaks above the upper trend line, we expect it to proceed upwards. If it breaks below the lower trend line, we expect it to proceed to the lower side. That's simple. So since we expect an overall sell from the daily, we may look for places to sell. That is, if price bounces off from this level, we'll pick a sell. If it breaks below this level, we'll pick a sell. But if it breaks above this level, we'll be hesitant to buy, because on a higher time frame, we're actually looking for a sell. So we move forward to the next chart. USD/JPY. USD/JPY, as we saw yesterday, we were around a weekly resistance. We had a level there. Then we had this here. So this is a very good resistance. But if I remember, yesterday I actually said this was supposed to be a buy. And the main reason being that the past 1 week, this candle here is actually a buy continuation candle. This one. It means that the price is continuing to the upper side. So that's simply what it means. It's a possible buy continuation candle. So it means that the price, although we are at a weekly resistance, we are likely to see a move to the upper side. So the best on this side is actually to wait for this week to close. Then maybe if it closes above that level, you wait for a retracement up to the same level. Then you should pick a buy. And that buy should take us up to this resistance, this one. So if you are looking at this chart and you want to trade it correctly, you better be holding on to a buy position. Keep buying it, especially if the current week scan closes above 108.66. If price closes above that level, then we expect it to proceed even to the higher side. So we'll move forward to the next symbol, SP500. SP500 is slowly approaching our target. We've seen price go perfectly. As we mentioned some few days ago, we expected a buy. So price continued upward, somehow approaching our resistance. So this is still a buy in my opinion. We expected a sell some few days ago so that the price could retrace back to the lower trend line, but then it continues to the upper side, which means you better hold on to buy here in this chart. So hold on to a buyer perspective, keep buying it, and expect that buy to take price perfectly up to the resistance at the top. That's why we expect price to go up to the resistance line. The price needs to hit that resistance, but should not break above. If it breaks above that resistance, then it means we are proceeding to the upper side. But if it bounces off from that resistance, then we expect just a retracement. We expect price to retrace just slightly to the lower side. Then we'll be able to pick a buy, especially if it can come back up to the trend line, which is at the bottom, the lower trend line. So we'll move forward, move to our next symbol, Brent oil. Brent oil is retracing. So as I said yesterday, we have been looking for a buy on this chart for some times now, since last week. If you are here with us, you actually ought to have seen that this is a buy. So we are holding on to that buyer's perspective, but if you didn't buy it wait for price to retrace up to where this inside bar, the high of this inside bar, this one, this red candle is actually inside the previous one. So wait for price to retrace back up to the high of that candle, then you should be able to pick a buy, and with that buy you expect price to go up to the upper trend line, which is this one. So if price breaks above this trend line here, then we expect it to proceed even higher, but should not go above 72.38, which is this one here. So if you didn't buy it there, you still have the chance to buy it if price comes back to the high of this red candle. But if this red candle here, this small one, this is the one I'm referring to. So if price comes back to it, you should be able to pick a buy. Expect that buy to take price up to the upper trend line. So we move forward. We move to our last chart, gold. So gold has retraced back, and even it retraced back to the lower side and even went below the place where we wanted to buy from. So this is the trend line where we didn't expect price to actually be closing below it. This is a possible sign that the move which we saw to the upper side, this one here, could just be a very good false break. So this normally this setup stands for reversal. There's a red candle, a green candle, followed by an indecision candle, and then the next candle is bigger than the previous one in size, and then it is almost 3.5 the size of the previous one. I mean this green candle here. This is a possible bearish sign. So what it means is the price may continue downwards up to this level here, this trend line. So if you are looking at this chart, you better be expecting some sell. Expect a sell up to that point where we may expect another buy, but this time round it may go only up to this level. Let's make this like this now. So that is a buy before we look for a sell again. This is exactly what you're looking for. So if you are looking at gold at the moment, you better be looking for a sell. Expect a momentum to the lower side. Expect price to proceed up to the trend line at the bottom, or it should even break below that trend line. So if you are looking at this chart now, keep holding on to a seller's position now. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's market overview. We meet again tomorrow at the same time. Bye.
Give away $15,000 among our new clients, and 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes. FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients, and 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes. FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients, and 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes. FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients, and 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes. FreshForex turns 15. A birthday is a good reason for gifts. FreshForex will give presents to all clients of the company. We will give away $15,000 among our new clients, and 15 ounces of gold will be raffled off among our active clients. Take part in the celebratory raffle and get your prizes. FreshForex turns 50.